Shalom, Kahala, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rekakadash. Much honors and respect to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do it through your precepts. I say Shalom. Back for another quick 4-part lesson. Again, we're in the time of World War III. Judgment. So this will be World War III news and prophecy. So we're in the people's voice here, and I'm not going to get into the articles, looking at the titles here. It says here, another Macron critic found dead in suspected suicide. Yeah, right. Okay. Obviously an insider that they felt they couldn't trust anymore. So, you know what happened there. All right. Israel plans to move entire Gaza population to a camp. Unbelievable, people. Unbelievable. Look at all the things that are going on. All right. You said funnel thousands of deadly viruses to Fauci's lab, right? How come nobody's been arrested, people? Never seen the inside of a courtroom. Well, you should know, right? And again, as you can see, the reality is there is no international law because the UN does nothing. So that's a scam, okay? The international courts do nothing. And again, these people are not enforcement agencies, right? But regardless, nothing happens, right? Net and not a Jew, belongs inside of a prison, okay? And so does Mr. Trump, okay? FBI launches criminal probe into Brendan Comey for fabricating Trump-Russia collusion hoax. Yeah, well, again, the more people, tell a lie, the more people will believe it, right? Let's see here. Epstein survivor Juliet Bryant says U.S. government was complicit in Epstein sex trafficking and cover-up. Hello. She's not telling us something we don't know. All right. Netanyahu blasts U.S. citizens, demonizing. This is a foreign entity that controls your government. See this? When this man should be in prison. Okay? A foreign entity. Isn't that against the Constitution? Aren't your, so-called senators and your presidents and his cabinet, aren't they all committing treason? Famous Biden, they're all war criminals. All of them. Maybe you people don't know the story. The real story of World War II. Okay? With Franklin Delano Roosevelt. All right? He knew that the Japanese were going to come and bomb, Pearl Harbor. He knew that in advance. Maybe him and maybe a handful in his cabinet. And he's even quoted as saying that, not him, but someone in his cabinet, that if they didn't come bomb, that the United States would have to go and attack them to start the war. Okay? You people, again, they've controlled the narrative for a long time, but you people don't know the truth about anything. And that's because, first of all, you were lied to, and then you don't research. Okay? So, the United States had an embargo, not allowing, goods to go in, oil, whatever the case is, forcing the Japanese to come. And like someone in his cabinet said, that if they didn't come, to bomb, they were going to have to do it. That was his comment, that we would have to go and bomb them to start the war. You understand? All right? Anyway, you know what? We're going to get into the lesson, giving you some news here. There's plenty of news. All right? Um, and we'll come right back with parts 2, 3, and 4 and get into, the precepts of scriptures. All right? Shalom.